Good morning and welcome back for Vlogmas day 23. Good morning everyone. How's it going? I am exhausted. Let me wash my face and brush my teeth and we can talk. Okay? Okay.
Maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Now the thing that people got wrong about that song was that I'm not really talking to Bob. I'm not a 24-year-old guy going like, hey, older men. It was, it's about the frustration of wanting to have a relationship with someone who can't because of upbringing. So if you've ever met someone, you're like, oh, I can't fix this particular part of your operating system. And then you're so desperate because you wish you could have that person that it really is a leap of logic.
Hello Vlogmas. I made my coffee and I just let you guys kind of hang while I made my coffee in this mug that says Damo. You saw it yesterday in my Target haul. I was just listening to the Call Her Daddy John Mayer episode, as you guys saw. I hate admitting it, but it was a very good episode. Just because it was like an insight into John Mayer's head, because everyone, that man's kind of an enigma, and I feel like he likes being an enigma. He's kind of a pick-me girl is what I realized, but that's fine. Like, he was talking about having anxiety and how like the first 3 albums he wrote are all about having anxiety, like all of them, like debilitating. And I was like, now it all makes sense. But then he was talking about how anxiety was cooler when like not everybody talked about it. And I was like, okay, John. I was like, you like being this girl who was anxious and like no one else knew about it. And you're like, oh, I have this thing where like I get heart palpitations and I think I'm having a heart attack. Like, quit being a pick-me, John. It's not that cool, okay? Calm down. That's that on that. And he sang at the end, which like classic frickin' John, and then it just like pulls you in because he writes so many beautiful songs. Oh shit, just the air. That's what I did this morning. It was a good episode. You should probably go listen to it. He just like, I don't know, he's condescending, but also like very insightful at the same time. And those are the most dangerous men. Like, those are the most dangerous ones because they know they need to change, but somehow they also know that like, they don't necessarily have to. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. John Mayer, I hope you get your girl who asks for the Wi-Fi code and sits on your couch with her laptop. That's also, he was like, oh yeah, I just want a relationship. And he was talking about how, he's like, I want to be married. I don't know why I'm giving you guys the spark notes, but he was saying how he's like, I want to be married so badly. But he's like, I'm also not going to compromise that for a relationship that isn't going to go the distance. And I was like, okay. And then he talked about how he just wants a girl who like, comes over, asks for the Wi-Fi code, and sits on his couch with her laptop. And I'm like, so do you even want a relationship, John? Or do you just want someone to like be around? Anyway, I mean, like, I'll date him. I'll sacrifice myself. Even though like, he's really not my like cup of tea. He's just really not. But anyway, okay, I need to get to editing a vlog and doing some online stuff. So I will check with you guys in a little bit. I just finished editing another vlog and then I got a notification that That 90s Show trailer came out. So I'm gonna watch it right now because I loved That 70s Show. I started to watch that in college, but it's actually like a very underrated show that I think my generation kind of missed, like the tail end of my generation missed. So if you haven't watched that show, you absolutely should. And I need to switch the battery because it's blinking. Okay, you're gonna watch this trailer. Hold on.
To love her and stand behind her no matter what.
That is a great idea. Because when you stand behind your kids, it's easy to play
Hi vlog, how's it going? I ate breakfast and now I'm going to get dressed because I need to go to Barnes & Noble. Because this is the yearly gift that I give my dad, is books, because he refuses to admit that he wants anything else. He's like, I like to read, so just get me a book. I'm like, Dad, is there not anything else you want? He's like, nope, books. So every year, without a doubt, I give him 2 books for Christmas. He doesn't want more than 2. If you give him 3, he thinks it's a waste. If you give him 1, it's not enough. 2. It's gotta be 2 books. Also, don't even start with the Kindle comments, because my father thinks that Kindles are a scam and that you should be buying books. I don't know. I guess he doesn't care about the trees. We tried to give him a Kindle one year and he was not happy about that suggestion. So let me just get dressed really quickly, get my face together, and then we'll go, okay?
Humidifier, because it was like...
Okay, I'm dressed now. So I just went ahead and put on a couple layers. My turtleneck, I have like a million of these. Like whenever it comes to the winter time, like that's all I wear is like turtleneck, sweatshirt, sometimes a t-shirt underneath depending on how cold it is. And then I have gray Lululemon Aligns and my outdoor Oasis socks. These socks I swear and live by. And then I just put my hair up in a ponytail because it's hair wash day today. There's a lot of hairspray in there because I just slicked it back, but it's time to wash our hair today, fam. I need to put my earrings in. And so I got an email that my Sephora order is ready. There's some like last minute stocking stuffer gift idea things that I had to go get for my mom. She called me and she said, I put in an order. Can you please pick it up? Because Miss Girl works until New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. So we're gonna go do that and then we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble like I said. It's really cold outside, I'm pretty sure, because it was snowing earlier. I don't think I showed you guys. It was snowing earlier and it looked so pretty. I don't think any of it stuck, but it was like flurry, like snowy flurries or whatever for a good like 3 hours, I think. But it was so cute and pretty outside, very like Christmas Hallmark. Okay, so just putting in my earrings. I love these earrings. I wish that I could find a version of these that were real gold, because these aren't real gold. I'm pretty sure these are like 14 karat, like plated, I think, or something like that. Like whichever is the one that's like, it's not real, but it has like, it's like infused or whatever. So I really want to find like a real gold version of these earrings because I wear them every single day and I love them so much. I just think they look so cute and pretty. And then at school I can just tuck them into like my hair cap cover situation. And it's not anywhere near my patient's faces, which is nice. And they're not heavy. Like the chains obviously are super lightweight. I want to find like a real gold version of these. I'm a real gold girl, can you tell? Silver is not for me. I think I passed silver years and years ago. Also, just like gold makes me look more Latina, just like really connect with my culture. Okay, I don't know what shoes I'm gonna put on. I think I'm gonna put on my gray like winter like rain boots because I'm worried the floor is, or the ground is all wet outside. So let's go. I forgot to put on my lip oil because I'm obsessed with it, and I just want to show you guys that I am actually obsessed. I need to like send a picture to Allie and be like, this stuff has peppermint oil in it and I'm pretty sure you would love it. Oh, I'm living for it. Normally I use, is it expensive? Yes, it is. But the problem with lip stuff, I'll buy it. Lip oil Dior. I was using the Kosas, or no, sorry, this is not Kosas. The Tower 28, just the clear gloss in shade Chill. This does not have anything in it. It's literally just clear gloss, no plump, nothing. I'm not a plump girl. You will never catch me plumping. It makes my OCD. You don't even want to know. But this one, really it's got peppermint oil in it. No plumping though, which I really appreciate. And then the Tower 28, these are my two tried and true. I also have the Glossier Clear, but I don't really like this one because it's way too, I don't know if this is gonna make sense when I say it, but if you know, you know, like you'll understand. It's a little too hard. Like you put it on your lips and you try to move it around, it's almost like you're moving through mud, like to get it spread out around your lips. The Tower 28 one is the easiest one. This one glides. And then after that, I would say it's the Dior one, and then it's the Glossier, which is a good and a bad thing, I guess. It won't like move all over your lips, but also at the same time, it dries out a lot faster, I think, than the Tower 28. I really still like the Tower 28. I take that thing everywhere. I'm actually gonna take it with me RN, so let's go. These are my rain snow boots, if you will. I took them to Colorado with me and I survived in Colorado with them. Did I get cold? Yes, I did. My feet did remain freezing cold in Colorado, but I survived the snow with these. They're the Sam Edelman something, I don't know. But all I can tell you is that like the bottom, like the inside of the shoe, it's memory foam. So these are literally the most comfortable boots I have. You will not get tired in them because of the memory foam at the bottom. I just don't know if this is the vibe right now because it's not raining or snowing anymore. I might just wear my black Uggs. Okay, I changed. I'm just gonna wear my Uggs. They're a little bit more comfortable.
like a little bit warmer, I guess, sorry, I should say. The only thing I hate about these, like I love that they're the foldovers, but I wish that this like thing would go down. I've never like unfolded them. I wonder what it would look like.
Hi fam, how's it going? I just love glossed lips, I really do. Does this one have any sort of scent to it? I don't think that it does. Does it? The Tower 28. Ooh! It has like a little bit of like a coconutty smell, but I love it. Love, love. We just went to Barnes & Noble, you saw. I say we. I just went to Barnes & Noble. I got a couple books for my dad. I got 3 because the third one is really, really short. So, it's technically only 2 books. So now, I got an email that my order at Sephora was ready. Actually, I don't know if it was now or earlier that I told you guys, I can't remember. So we're going to Sephora to pick up that order. Barnes & Noble is such a vibe. Like I could be in there for hours. I'm not particularly a really big reader, but I enjoy just like seeing the different books and like what they're about and stuff. And then they have really good coffee table books there too, but I was like, you're not here for that. You're not here for that, G. We gotta stick to dad's books. So we did, got dad's books. I'll show you guys those books later because my dad does not watch my vlogs and neither does my mom, but regardless, it doesn't even matter because they wouldn't tell each other. Like my mom wouldn't tell my dad if she saw it. So yeah, I have 3 books I'll show you guys at home. My dad's a very particular book reader. Like it's a very specific niche of book. I'll explain later just because of who he is. But anyway, I guess see you at Sephora, haha. Okay, I just finished at Sephora. I don't ever record in there because they're so wild about people recording in there, so, or filming, I guess, whatever. But nonetheless, I am done at Sephora and we're headed home for dinner. Okay, bye. Oh, I told you I would show you the books that I got, so I'll show you right now. Hold on. I don't know that this is very riveting content, but I'll show you nonetheless. So, 3 books. One's really short. This is the really short one. It's like a little baby book and it's tiny. So this one's called A Short Guide to a Long Life, and it looks really good. I don't know, it just talks about like, I think the different, oh my God, I bought one that had a bricked page. That's so sad. It's like the different things. It was written by a doctor. Like a physician, and it just talks about like the different ways research has shown that you can extend your life, I guess, or like the things you shouldn't ignore along in your life to make sure that you're doing all the things to avoid disease, a disease state, if you will. Okay, so the next book that I got is called Together. It's written by Dr. Murthy, the like previous Surgeon General. Healing Power of Human Connection in a Sometimes Lonely World. But this is also a book my dad would love to read. Another book written by a physician that he would absolutely love to read. I just know that he would. Let's see here. Yes, so that's this one. And then I believe that this one just has to do with like the concept of how community can basically extend your life, and not extend your life, but like help you avoid developing depression later in life from the inability to form community in your life for whatever reason. So exciting. And then the last one that I got him was kind of based off of a book that I got him last year. So last year I got him that book of, oh gosh, it was the really, really popular one, The Emperor, oh, it's right here. The Emperor of All Malades, the one that was like about cancer and all that kind of stuff. It was a really long book, but my dad ended up loving it. So that same author, Siddhartha, I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm really, really sorry. Mukherjee, I think? Mukherjee. We're gonna go off of that, but that's probably really wrong. The book is called The Song of the Cell, an exploration of medicine in the new human. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, it's the same author. I don't know what this one's about, but I know that he likes this author. So I was like, I think we're gonna have to buy it. So I don't really know what this one's about, but I assume the cell. I just saw a picture. PTSD, bro. Anyway, phospholipid bilayer. Trigger words, trigger words. Anyway, okay,
So yeah, that's this one. And those are the 3 books my dad's getting for Christmas. Especially, well, these are technically the 2, but again, the 3rd one's just really, really short, so. Okay, that's all I have for you. Those are my dad's very specific niche kinds of books that he likes to read. I remember I gave him like novels years ago and he was like, this is dumb, stop giving me novels. I'm not learning anything reading them. And I was like, okay. I think my dad's one of those people, he's of that generation where he's like, if I'm not reading this book, then I don't want to be reading it. And I'm like, all right, sounds good. I'll just go back to reading my Jenny Han. Literally me over here reading like a 12-year-old and my dad's trying to read like the entire Pulitzer Prize list. Oh God. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, hi friends, how's it going? I washed my hair, you haven't seen me in a minute. Washed my hair, dried it, and then straightened it a little bit. I'm realizing that it's gonna be time for color soon because there's like orange showing through my hair in the bottom. And like, I think you guys can kind of tell like overall, like when you just look at my hair color that like here it kind of tapers and it's red. It's getting time to color my hair again. I haven't colored it since the first time I did it. That was like the overall color, and then the second time all I did was tone it. That second time when it was like really, really dark, yeah, all I did was tone it that time. I don't want to go that dark this next time, but it was a good like trial and error situation. It was too dark, I think. It made me look too washed out, if you will. The first original color that she did was perfect, Claire. But I'm sad because Claire's moving to a different salon, so we're gonna have to go see another girl. I think Claire's moving to a salon closer to home, maybe. She gave me some recommendations of people to go see, so I need to make that appointment like ASAP as possible. So there are some things that I did this afternoon that I couldn't film. So you guys saw that I was like watching a Netflix movie, and then I did some stuff with some friends that I just like, I didn't want to film because I just really wanted to be in the moment. That's that. And then got home, washed my hair because it was nasty. I'm sure you guys could tell it was like glued to my head today. The oil production was wild. But anyway, and Emily in Paris is on Netflix, so we're gonna watch an episode, okay? I'm so excited. You know what's so funny is that show, like originally, like nobody would have, like if it came out normally, I don't think it would have gotten like the hype that it did. But because it came out during the pandemic when like literally all we wanted to do was watch TV, like there was nothing else to do but to watch TV and do puzzles, which speaking of, my mom asked me the other day about the puzzle collection that I have at their house. She was like, are you gonna wanna keep these or can we throw them away? And I'm like, oh my God, do not throw those away. They are treasures. I'll keep all of my COVID puzzles. That's not what I was talking about. Emily in Paris. I don't think that show would have done as well as it did or as it has done if it hadn't come out during the pandemic when literally we had nothing to do but watch TV. Because while it's like very glitzy and glammy, like very much so, the content of the show really isn't that incredible, like that groundbreaking. But we have been, I do think that like ever since 2008, like ever since we lost Gossip Girl, like I just don't think we've gotten back like another show like that. And it makes me really, really sad. Like I don't think Emily in Paris reaches that level. I don't think like the new Gossip Girl reaches that level. It could. The problem is like all those shows could, but like their writers just make the shows like too cheesy and too gimmicky. They almost like forget what it's like to make characters. Like they almost, I feel like TV writers are too worried about making characters relatable. And that was the beauty. I was talking about this with somebody recently. That was the beauty of Gossip Girl, was that those characters were not relatable at all. And that's what kind of like made you want to watch it, because it was like escapism. And like sure, on some level there were some stratospheres of humans that could understand that lifestyle, but like the general public can't understand like Serena van der Woodson's life. So you don't even try. So therefore you don't even try to judge her for it. Do you know what I mean? Because she she doesn't operate on the same level you do. I don't know if that makes sense. So while I do watch the new Gossip Girl and I do enjoy it, like I do like it, I just think that that's what like new TV shows are lacking. Like either you have like a really like cinematic like TV show, or like you have something gimmicky like Emily in Paris, and that's kind of what we're stuck with, which is sad. You either have a Riverdale, which is like way too serious, or you have an Emily in Paris and you're like, I just like, can't something in between the two exist, you know? Like a Gossip Girl, like a New Girl. Funny, why do all my favorite TV shows have the word girl in them? I do think that The Summer I Turned Pretty did a really good job, but that's also a book, so I don't think that it'll go on for like a super long time. That one's also a little bit cheesy, but it's incredibly well written, I think. But I was also thinking about that with rom-coms. Like rom-coms, Kate Hudson was talking about this on Hot Ones when she did that interview, and like the Sean Evans, I think that's his name, I don't know what just like came to my brain. Sometimes I'll get information in my brain. I asked her like, what do you think is missing from like modern day rom-coms that like the old ones had? And she was like, just because a rom-com is supposed to make you feel like fuzzy and warm on the inside doesn't mean that it needs to be fuzzy and warm while you're watching it. And I was like, oh my god, that's so true, because like, or like the way they shoot the movies don't need to be so like fuzzy and warm and like bright. When you think about it, like all the like the modern day rom-coms, like she's so right, like all of them are just so like bright. And the one that comes to mind is that Rebel Wilson movie, Isn't It Romantic, with like Chris Hemsworth, or no, Liam Hemsworth, like Priyanka Chopra was in it or something, which, you know how I feel, she stole my man, so I will forever be at war with her. That kind of comes to mind, and like it's true, there's like a discrepancy in rom-coms. I could talk about that for hours, so I won't talk your ear off about it, but it's just so interesting. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, Emily in Paris. We will be watching an episode. Wow, there's a girl who made a TikTok that has the exact same like thought process as me, like when she speaks. And it's funny because everyone in the comments was like, I can't follow your thinking at all, but I followed it so clearly. Like she started here and then she was talking about like something completely unrelated, and I completely followed her thought process the entire time she was talking. Like it didn't seem weird to me. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Like that's how I think. Just goes to show you how bad my ADHD is. Okay, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then we'll go to sleep, or we'll watch Emily in Paris. Okay, great.
This is unbelievable. You know, as chaotic as this trip's been, I'm really gonna miss this when we go back to Chicago. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Thank you so much for watching. This is actually going to be the last vlog that we do for Vlogmas. Tomorrow's video is going to be a sit down. So that's the end of the vlogs for Vlogmas, you guys. Day 25 is gonna be my Mexico vlog with my family from Thanksgiving, because that one was a big one, so it deserved its own day. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the vlogs. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. I think this is year 3 or 4 that I've been doing Vlogmas now, and I can't even believe that. We did it through finals, you guys. We did it through a lot of changes in life. I'm very proud of us. We did it. You guys did it with me because you're watching along, and I hope you have a really great holiday. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you have a great one, and I will see you guys next year. I'm gonna take like a week and a half off, but I'll still be vlogging, so don't worry, you're still gonna be getting content from me. So love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps out my channel. I see that we're growing. I also see that a lot of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel. I'm seeing that in all the analytics. So I know that a lot of you watching these videos don't subscribe to my channel. So you might as well just subscribe because you're here and you're watching all the videos. I see you guys consistently coming back. Okay, I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Okay, bye.